Hello, I'm Dave and welcome to episode 4 of Dave Return. Today we're going to Albania. Where is it? And it's 4:15, so it's time to get cycling to the airport.
What are you gonna do today?
What you gonna do today?
What you gonna do today?
Can I get 1 day return, please?
We're back at London Stansted Airport. Today we're flying to Tirana, the capital city of Albania. Flight takes off at 5:55 and we land at 9:50. Return again later tonight at 8 PM. So I have about 10 hours in the city. And the ticket only cost me £34 today. I think it's going to be a good day out in Albania. I've seen some good reviews on YouTube and stuff, and not so many good reviews from people that only watch the BBC, but yeah, I think it's going to be a good day out. So we've landed, flight took about 2.5 hours, so not too bad. It's a little bit quicker than it should have been. Come out of the terminal just behind me.
We've got the buses straight ahead. You can get straight into Tirana like that.
I'm in my taxi now. Nobody else is though. No driver yet. He's just run off somewhere. Don't know where he's gone, but yeah. So yeah, first up we're going to a little town called Krujë. It's meant to be like a really old-fashioned kind of back in time town, so we're going to get there and check it out.
Gjabak.
Po?
Ke Ramazanin, merë Ramazanin e futi mrena aty edhe merë një bashkë.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Yes guys, so I just got out of taxi now. Skanderbeg monument behind me. And here we are in the lovely little town of Krujë. The taxi driver did not stop ringing people. He must have phoned about 10 different people on speakerphone, of course. I don't know how well you can see it behind them lights hanging down, but we're at the George W. Bush Cafe, so I'm going to get in there and get some breakfast.
So we've got the Bunk'Art, and we've got a few pictures of all W. Bush there.
Seems like it's filled with some sort of cheese or something. Tastes alright. So I'm at a cash point now. I'm just checking the currency. There we go. Let's see what this money looks like. Oh my god, really? One big note? So I've got some cash. We're rich. That umbrella's almost already broken. Here in Albania, they speak Albanian, and it's a very unique language, trust me. They shake their head to say yes, and nod it to say no. So I'm not looking forward to pronouncing any words or having any conversations with anyone. Hello is alo, so that's an easy one. Thanks is felon dirham. Please is gluten, and 5 shekel. Alright guys, so we're going to get into the old bazaar and check out some souvenirs. If you didn't know, Mother Teresa is actually from Albania. Magnet done, 200 lek. I don't know how well you can see it behind me, but we've got Krujë Castle up there. That's where we're heading. So this is it, Krujë Castle. We've got the museum there, and I guess kind of the museum's been modernised, and it looks like they've tried to keep some of the walls, but obviously looks like most of them have been kind of knocked down. So Krujë Castle was the stronghold for the defence against the invasion of the Ottomans, and Skanderbeg is a national hero. He was a soldier that kind of led the armies. Looks like I can almost reach up and touch the clouds. Anyway, this umbrella, crap. Nice view down there or wherever. Nice little bench. Oh, London, 2,448 kilometres. That's how far we've travelled today then. Not bad. So, I'm going to get inside. Oh look, we can see him already, Skanderbeg. Alright then guys, so we're inside the museum. Got a little booklet. 500 lek it costs.
Bunk'Art arrived in Albania and besieged Krujë. Skanderbeg had opted to take the bulk of his forces outside the walls of the city and appointed Tirana Albania as the commander of the garrison. His plan was to attack the massive Ottoman army, numbering up to 100,000 from outside the walls. He employed this tactic. Whenever the Ottomans would get close to breaking in, he would divert their attention by attacking their rear. For nearly 5 months, from May to November, the Ottomans tried to break through the fortifications, even using cannons, but eventually this failed.
Alright, so Skanderbeg Museum done. I was pretty impressed with that, it was good. So I'm back at the Skanderbeg Monument, heading to the bus stop, which is down this way, the opposite direction to where the castle is. So we're about to get on a public bus to Tirana. Looks pretty basic. He didn't even close the door. So we finally made it into Tirana. That bus was so long and so small. It took about an hour, but we're here. Got the Opera House behind me, clock tower over there. We've got another statue of Skanderbeg, Bank of Albania that way, and we're going to start off at the National History Museum. So let's go. Okay, so National History Museum closed. Oh well. Was kind of thinking I don't really want to go in there before it anyway. I think we've got quite a good look at the history in the Castle Museum in Krujë, but just going to have a little walk around the square. That bus to get here from Krujë cost 500 lek, by the way. So check it out, I'm at the Duff Bar from The Simpsons and I'm going to go get myself a crusty burger. Cheers, Duff man. So I've got my Duff beer. And we've got the Krusty burger. Duff bar done. Not gonna lie, feeling a little bit tipsy, but Krusty burger is good and I'm full, so happy days. I had to print another boarding pass off because for some reason they don't use it on the phone over here. City Print, it's just opposite the Duff bar. We're in the Heart Tunnel, nice and romantic. I'm just at the beginning of the Grand Park of Tirana. Obviously the weather's pretty grim, so I'm not gonna like wander around, but there's a nice lake, a zoo, the Parliamental Palace, and it's just generally like a really nice botanical garden. And if the weather was nice, I'm sure it'd be lovely to just chill and, you know, just spend a bit of time there, but weather's horrible, so off to the next stop. So now I'm at the home of Albanian football, the Air Albania Stadium. Holds up to 22,000 and it's the biggest stadium in Albania. So take a look. There we go. Not much to see, but yeah. I just had a little walk round. There's just shops and restaurants underneath, but don't even think you can get inside or anything. Not that I would, but yeah. Air Albania Stadium. A pyramid in Europe. I didn't believe it either, but there we go. It's only recently just been renovated back in May. It was covered in graffiti and all sorts, like literally this time last year. And now it don't look too bad, does it? There's a free public toilet inside you can use. All right, so I'm gonna climb the stairs, check out the view. Oh, that Duff beer is killing me. Whew. So we're up at the top. Check out the view. We've got Tirana. Looks nice, don't it? You can see the mountains in the distance back there. Football stadium, the Grand Park, and the main city. Woo. Some nice breeze. Not a bad view. I'm glad I climbed the stairs. Got to get them steps in, don't I? I'm now in the Cloud Monument. Next up, probably the most popular museum in Tirana, Bunk'Art. There's over 700 bunkers in Albania, and this is one of them. So let's get inside and have a look. We're in. Ticket costs 700 lek, which is £6. So have a look. Albania wasn't under the Soviet curtain, however it was very similar in the fact it was a communist state under the rule of this guy Enver Hoxha until his death in 1985. And you can see all the thousands of people he killed because of all their political views, or well, mainly his political view. And now it's just ruled by the mafia. Alright, so that was Bunk'Art. Pretty good visit. It seemed pretty interesting. And yeah, glad I went in there. £5 to get in, so not too bad. But yeah, that's it, Bunk'Art. Fact about Albania. There's 10 million Albanians on the planet. How many do you think live in Albania? 3, 2, 1. 3 million. Yeah, I did it right. 3 million Albanians live in Albania, but there's 10 million on the planet, so work that out. We've got the Christian Orthodox church here. Take a look, looks pretty nice. Nice little building. Clock tower up there as well. Whoa, I've got my bus at 6 o'clock, so I've got an hour and a half left. House of Leaves Museum, which is a spy museum behind me here. Called the House of Leaves, because it's covered in leaves, obviously. So yeah, I'm sure that would have been fascinating, but as we know, most museums are closed on Mondays, but it's all good. Shop that's a bus, so I'm gonna get inside and check it out. So there's also a castle in Tirana, and I'm stood outside it right now. Nothing much to see at all in the castle, just restaurants and a few little souvenir shops. You can fill your water bottle up there, which I would have done, but it seems like I've lost my water bottle. The missus is going to tell me off for that. So I'm now at the new bazaar of Tirana. We're going to have a little look around there. Plenty of food, plenty of souvenirs, fruit, veg, nuts, spices, all that kind of stuff. So let's have a look. So now I'm at Oda. I'm just going to grab a little bite to eat before we leave. Apparently it's a really old kind of fashion, traditional Albanian restaurant, so we'll see. So I've just come inside. Looks really nice. But there's no one here. I don't get it. There's literally nobody here. What is going on? Hello. This is the restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah, just table for one piece.
Of course, there is on the scale.
Not bad. Nice bit of artwork on the walls. I'm just digging into my Albanian soup now. It's potato and cheese with meatballs. They're called kofti. And yeah, take a look. Pretty good. Got bread as well. Lamb meatballs with cheese inside. They love their lamb in Albania, from lamb's head, lamb intestines, lamb stomach, every bit of the lamb, I'm guessing. So, but yeah, that's why I just went for the soup. Not a bad day for the food today. Got a decent little breakfast with that, what is it called? Barrett crusty burger. Can't beat a crusty burger. And soup's not bad, so yeah, doing alright. Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Just been inside this little bakery behind me and I got myself a little balakumi, Albanian cookie. Cookie tastes delicious. Back where it started in Skanderbeg Square, just having a last kind of look around. You got the Muslim mosque behind me and you can see on the clock tower it's 5:45. My bus is at 6, so not doing too bad. It's been a decent day in Tirana. Been a little bit of a rush of a day's return today with the flight being at 8 PM, but we've still done pretty good. Visited 2 towns, so I'm happy with that. Top 3 things to do when you come for a day's return to Albania. Number 1, go for a day trip or a couple-hour trip, because we're on a day trip anyway, to Krujë. Check out the castle, the museum, George W. Bush Cafe. Number 2, check out the Bunk'Art museum. And number 3, check out the European pyramid. It's made of concrete and it was made by the Soviets like what, 50, 60, 70 years ago, something like that. But it's a pyramid, it's in Europe, and I think you struggle to find a pyramid anywhere else in Europe. So what to give Albania, Tirana, this day trip out of 10? It's hard because I don't want to go too low, but I don't want to go too high either, because is there going to be anywhere as low as this today? I'm not sure. Things could be better, like buses, the food could be better, but it was still a good day out. There's decent things to do in Tirana. Krujë was nice, so you know, it's definitely not a bad 3.5, but I want to give a decent like rating. I can't just give everything a 5, a 6, a 7, or 8, or 9, you know. We've got to get to Rome still, we've got to go Paris, you know. Stockholm was a 7.5, Berlin was a 6, so I think 3.5 is fair. Bus stop right behind me there, just like a 1-minute walk from Skanderbeg Square, so easy to find. They depart every hour on the hour, so make sure you get the right one to catch your connecting flight. And it costs €4, £4. We're on the bus, a lot nicer than the one that we got from Krujë to Tirana, and for some reason you pay after on all of the buses here. Strange. And by the way guys, quite an important thing to know is Albania is one of the most expensive countries when it comes to mobile data. Yeah, I don't know why. Best thing to do is buy a SIM card at the airport, I guess, or maybe when you're in town. So the traffic's quite bad. My gate closes in 70 minutes, so I've got just over an hour. We've gone that far so far. So I mean, hopefully I'll be at the airport at 7 o'clock. I was expecting this bus to take 30 minutes, but don't look like it. So this is where the bus will drop you off. You can see the terminal just up there. So there we go. It's about 7:15, so gate closes in 45 minutes. So we've not got long. Duty free guys, you know what to do. I'm just walking to my gate now, just doing a little add up of what I spent today. £20 on the taxi, £1 for that Bunk'Art breakfast pastry thing, £1.50 on a magnet. It was about £4.50 to get into the castle in Krujë, £4 for the bus into Tirana from Krujë. Krusty burger and the duck beer was £8. Bunk'Art museum, £6. Soup, £4.50. My little cookie, £50. And bus to airport, £3. So altogether, 54 quid, not bad. Made it to the gate, got about 4 minutes to spare. Looks like I'm the last one on, so we'll take our pick of the seats. And as always, road to myself. How would I do it? Alright, we've made it back to London. That was a long flight. It seemed to go on forever. 3 hours, no sleep. Watched a couple of good movies though. And do you know what I was thinking? I paid 10 lek for that boarding pass we printed off in town. I think that's like 1p. It's probably like the cheapest thing I've ever bought. So we're back at Stansted Airport. Another country off the list. Albania completed it, mate. It's time to find out how many steps we did today. Have we beat the record? No chance. Didn't do too much walking today. 28,000. Can you see it? I'm back at the bicycle shelter. I've just unlocked the bike. Give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Next week we'll be going to... Can I get 1 day return, please?